Hello everyone, and welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today as we're doing the quest for Nyoka, and we are also exhumating a body, I would say. Also, I need to repair my weapon. I'm not a... just that one. Okay, not a big fan of that, to be honest, but such is life. And, wait. Remember how I said that we're not exhumating a body? Or that we are exhumating a body. Yeah, apparently the body hasn't been inhumated. Inhumated? I think we've heard of that word already. It's a key. And it's also a pistol. A bad pistol? No, it is not. I think that is a high-level pistol. The one that I might want to sell. And now we can fast travel back home. And there's a lot of these mausoleums. There's a lot of these things as well. Where are we? Oh, this keeps going. Oh, this is all in the same area. This is all in the same city. Huh. Ow. Fine. Acrophobia. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. What do you mean the ground is far beneath you? I lose dexterity and perception and temperament, but gain 1 perk point. We've gone over this. I don't need perks. I didn't see you though. There, Marauder Thug back there. But we have looted this. The perks are good. I don't need any more. They're not good. That's the point. They're not as great as they should be. They should. Well, I suppose. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. How I would make them better. Or not really necessarily better, but just sort of more suited to my whims and needs. As they are, they're just things. It's really complicated.
All right, Felix, I got a real easy one for you. You ready?
I was born ready. Let me hear it.
What goes up, but never comes down?
The amount of corruption in the colony.
No, Felix, this one's real simple. Just think about it.
Fine, fine. Is the answer the chairman's salary?
Are you sure you're taking my riddle serious?
He's saying...
Okay, the answer is age.
You got it! You're brighter than folks give you credit for.
Than you give him credit for, Parvati. Don't be condescending. Oh my gosh. I just halfway through my laughter realized. Oh, I just. Okay, so I was laughing. I started laughing because I immediately realized just how he quickly had the answer for it. Didn't need to think. He knew. Like, the implication is that he knows the answer. So, like, well, that he knows this answer in specific. So that's why I was laughing, because she was like, she didn't notice that. So it was like, you knew. That would be a normal reaction, but she's like, she sees it in a different light, I suppose. She sees him in her own light, right? But, and I fully realize I'm explaining the joke, but you might not get it the same way I do, so hopefully I am explaining it from a different perspective, so it's not going to be funny. But the other implication is that he has always known about the right answers, and he's just actually just saying and looking for obtuse and oblique ways of approaching the question that would allow him to say social critiques and political critiques about the world that he lives in. So, yeah, that's as I was laughing and I realized that, so I laughed more, and then I realized that what I said about Parvati works even better because she doesn't give him credit for his social commentary, which is very Parvati as well, because she is she's not aware of that, which is an interesting thing about her character, actually. And a fundamental like a core defining feature of her character is that she doesn't see the system. She sees the people. It's like one of the very first things she says. He's not bad, folks, she says about the man in the porky hat in Edgewater. That sets the tone for the whole game, and it's something that stuck with me forever. Since I heard it, like, I was probably done recording, like, episode 10 or something, and it was, like, episode 3 was still going up, and somebody asked me, I don't remember who he was, so I'm not gonna name names, but he was probably young, that asked me on Twitch, that, like, about they had finished the game, and said something, and I think I said this before, so it's not a spoiler, and I hope it's not a spoiler anyway. I guess we'll find out. We're gonna travel together, but it's basically that this game doesn't have a villain, and like, so it's not a spoiler because so far we know that it doesn't have a villain, or you know, it's not as normal villains go that need to be introduced and create an antagonism with a character and whatnot. It's not like it doesn't have an immediate target that you can think of, and my reply was immediately, and sort of instinctively for the large part, that's sort of what the game's trying to say. And it has been. And her line was probably the biggest reason for me to come up with that answer, or to come up with that sort of reply, I guess, to that comment. She is. Huh. And like, everybody receives Parvati, or has received Parvati as a, well, I say everybody, but, you know, a lot of people have received Parvati as a very good character and whatnot. Of course, we have the experience that we have so far on this Let's Play with her, and I really like her character. It's really, like, it's absolutely, and she's very well acted, and it's just, yeah, great, but like, having played the game, certain characters, like, after I finish the game, I might grow to like her character even more, is what I'm trying to say here. And I think that might also be a reason why people love her so much. Although it's party tea, so it's also the reason.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
Okay, about Dr. Williams?
Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine.
Yeah, well, okay. I guess I can tell her that he's just laying down there and being surrounded by beasts. Apparently full of chemicals because they don't eat him. You'd think that's, gross. They're probably going, like, very repulsed by him. This is an interest. I know where this is. Do I know where this is? I mean, it's outside, but have I... Oh, excuse me. Hello. Have we jumped... Is this the thing that I tried to... I don't know. Anyway. We got a terminal. We have things. We have bits. Everything is fine. This is how we change her thing. So this terminal is used as restricted to authorized medical personnel. I can log in as Dr. Williams, which we... There it is. Patient records. We did this already. That's why I recognize that, maybe. Nyoka. Medical engineer notes liver damage. Oh. Likely to result the result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problems. Likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal. Likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Caffeinoid allotment increased to standard. Am I doing a bad thing by increasing her caffeinoid allotment? Allotment increased to high. Warning, excessive caffeinoid consumption may lead to side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrollable bowel movements, nausea, death. Warning, caffeinoid storage is approaching critical levels. Resupply recommended. Well, I guess I did that. Hopefully she's not gonna die or anything. Huh.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
I'm picking caffeinoid up for Nyoka Ramnarin. Wentworth. Right. The third. Was that her name? My god.
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
Don't worry about it, Auntie. I'm sure you've been busy.
My, but you are a doll. Here's Nyoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Oh, I will. I was gonna say, she's got a sweet sleeve. No, that's their gloves. I only looked at one of her arms. Those are big gloves, though. Holy crap, those are big gloves. Are those actually do people actually have work gloves like that? I would think not. That thing just... maybe. I guess for, like, waste handling and whatnot. I don't know. Nyoka, what's up? Got everybody here. So, I think she's joining us today.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Mm-hmm. So, I got your magic pill. These things are dangerous, you know?
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here.
Probably less.
Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
I think, let's find the information broker. Do you need to come with me?
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
If you could wait here, I can... Oh, no, yeah. Felix, leave us alone for right now. We need Nyoka's help for now.
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
I haven't talked to you in a little bit. I don't know if you have any new dialogue.
Yeah, huh?
No. Freaking... Don't look at me like... I know you teleport. Don't you know? I know you teleport.
What's up?
I was gonna say, she's an interesting character. She gets introduced to us, and she's drunk out of her mind, and now she's a different character almost, sort of. Not, I mean, a little bit. That's also part of how drunkenness works and all that. Can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
What Okay, well, what made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
Why'd you stay? No, wait, why do you mean born into security detail?
I mean, I wasn't sent off to school like I should have been. I was born here, and my parents kept me. Raised under the monarch sky. Been breathing sulfur since I knew how to smell it. This place is all I know.
You were around when the corporations left Monarch, right?
Yeah. At first, we all thought it was about damn time. I don't know if you've noticed, but Monarch ain't exactly easy on the spirit. Then it got uglier than a rat eating a sour grape.
A rat eating a sour grape. It's not exactly easy to evacuate a planet.
You're right. They were handed a shit sandwich and told to hold their nose. Everything that could have gone wrong did. Townships were promised evac shuttles that never came. Overland routes were attacked by marauders and wildlife. Supplies went missing, our equipment started corroding on account of the sulfur in the air. It was a fine mess.
Sulfur corrodes the equipment. Well, I don't live near sulfur deposits, so I wouldn't know, but I suppose maybe that's a thing. Because if it makes sulfuric acid? That's Na. So there's plenty of that in the air. I don't know actually what the formula is for sulfuric acid. Terra 2 isn't doing much better, to be honest.
They don't go to sleep at night with a morbid understanding that a rapt might eat them while they sleep. Maybe their bosses don't have the right priorities. Maybe someone out there is a bit too focused on the bottom line, but at least they have food delivered to them.
Not good enough. Halcyon should be thriving, but red tape holds them back.
Don't be naive, Captain. We'd still be on Earth if the corporations hadn't ponied up to the bits to get us out here. Progress requires structure. Nobody's gonna build a sewer pipe or a road if they don't got a boss telling them to. The bureaucracy's necessary.
Yeah, it's the corporations that aren't. The bureaucracy also isn't necessary. I mean, it's kind of complicated. Depends on what she's referring to it, of course. Eventually someone will take it upon themselves to provide for the community.
Sure. Then the next time they want to build a road, they'll charge tolls to recoup the costs. Then they'll hire someone to help them build another. Before you know it, they've got themselves a staff. Pay checks, seminars on the best road building standards and practices. It always happens eventually, Captain. May as well embrace it.
It doesn't happen if you don't have costs. Recoup the costs. Don't you see? It's all the same system. It happens over and over again because you're not actually changing it. Yay. Can I talk to you more?
What's up?
You mind heading? No. I'm sure you got all manners of hunting stories. Tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
Clean man or monarch? I'll believe it when I see it.
I wouldn't believe it myself had I not met the man. But when we got to the nest, I found out firsthand. Dirty Don killed those raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
I'd love to have been there.
Yeah. I never seen anything like it. Day came when he tried to take on a mannequin. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Especially raptidons, Jesus. They're the worst. They're so bad. They're so bad. It's the jumping. They're so mean and awful. Okay, so we need to go into... Oh, Nyoka. She has... Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. What do you have? Good stuff is what she has. Hopefully you don't like stealthing. Oh my god, she looks so badass. Oh my god, 42 armor. Yep, you're getting that. I hope you like heavy armor. Full cranial helmet. That's the thing that I got that I maybe didn't know if I wanted it. This adds leadership skills and persuasion. That's not... Didn't I sell one of these? I don't need it, evidently, but... Okay, well, extra lie. Radius of foot, step sounds. Hiccup. I'm not so much so sure I like that. Actually, let's just apply here. So she's got a level 20 light machine gun. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's sort by... Can I sort by damage? I suppose value is close enough. Yeah, that's not good enough. She just has the best equipment. It's really, really powerful. So how is that so powerful? Oh, it's a flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, you got this. So I'll give. Well, actually, I need to program you to be. Do I keep you far or close? I think I keep you far, don't I? Yeah. And apparently that's the best way to. No. Let's go in medium. It used to be the best way because of... I didn't keep them far because of that, but it used to be the best way because they would get you stuck in rooms, but then they got rid of their collision, which honestly is the proper way of doing it. There's no real... You know what? Let's just... Yeah. There's no real reason not to do that. Okay, aggressive is what I like, and you're good here, so I'll just add a little bit of range damage. Damage 2 creatures. That's for her to deal extra damage to creatures. Swaps weapons and reloads much faster, which probably is good for her. Harmful... Wait, increased damage dealt by a companion after performing the companion ability. Nah. Companion... Oh, no, I need the extra melee damage. It's only 10%, so it barely does anything. Yeah, let's go with that. And we have an extra one. Second... What, do we, actually? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Okay. Good stuff. So she's fully equipped. She's fully equipped as well. Parvati is, and we're good to go. So, welcome to the team, and hopefully, Radio Free Monarch. Speak with the information broker. Man, with this main quest stuff.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
No, they're crazy.
But they still manage to feed themselves, dress themselves, work together. Gotta be something to that.
All I need to know is that they're on the other side of that wall.
I'm sure someone said the same thing in Amber Heights.
I gotta find a new drinking buddy.
Marauders aren't used as a storytelling device in this game, though. But that kind of touches on what I was telling Nyoka. Or what I wasn't telling her, but I was telling you, the viewer. The recoup the costs thing. That's literally it. Like, if you work all under an organization and you're a guard, you spend time, you spend resources of your own to, like, you know, you work and effort to be a guard in the Sentinel. You don't recoup, and you work for these people. You're guarding these people. You're not guarding your boss. You're guarding these people. You're MSI Sentinel, but you're guarding these people. You don't ask them for money. Because you got somebody else to give you money, right? And this gentleman over here is serving these people, including the guards, I'm sure. He asked them for money. Right? And that's how he pays his own stuff. But where does his money goes? To the top. To his bosses. And that's the point of... That's what sort of makes this whole world even more poignant to this, is that they're so embroiled in their corporate life that they're effectively slaves to... I mean, I'm not sure if there's a proper term for it, but I don't know if wage slave is actually that, or supposed to, or has ever been supposed to mean that. But they're like, they can only gain money from the company, and they can only spend money with the company. And that's basically like when the mining boom happened. We're going out through there. When a mining boom happened in North America, there were mining companies that paid their employees with
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Yeah, but so mining companies would pay with just mining chips. I learned about this for the first time in Fallout 2, and then I looked it up, and yeah. So, and that's basically slavery, because it
I need to talk to you, Captain.
You might as I know. You might as well not even pay them and just give them the food. Because you're like, but that is literally slavery. They are working for you, and you give them food and shelter. But just because you had a little bit of a coin made up by you doesn't make it any difference. And when you have such a structured, such a vertical line of market, it becomes the same. But I think that that on the other hand, and the reason why I think it makes this game more poignant in trying to get the point across that you can just work together and forget the freaking money, is that they can just work together and forget the freaking money. It's the corporations that are. That's what she was saying. That she was to recoup the cost. If you work all for a corporation, you're not recouping any costs. You're just giving money up. It goes up. And I say up because it's literally in space. You know what I mean? That's, whatever. Nyoka.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Yeah.
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
No, that's perfect.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
You're very bad at judging people. Well, I definitely don't have a plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm right there with you, hating asking for help. I'm honored you're asking, though, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, with the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Didn't I get that already? Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Yep. I need to do that next episode, though, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.